VPN is abbreviation for private virtual network. So VPN is like network for how to say, wait, VPN is like the private network you can use for access another service. Okay, let's say if you want watch something in Netflix and the movie only for United States country, but right now you stay in Indonesia, so you can use VPN for watch the movie uh, the movie it's only for United States. How we can use the VPN? First, you can create the VPN by bug some server with United States IP. Or if you don't bug or config the VPN, you can list VPN from the VPN provider. Let's say, as I know, or I use this provider called multipad.com, and I use this provider because they have many server for VPN. They have a server VPN for Singapore, Japan, Hong Kong, and other country. So I use VPN for uh, United States, let's say. So if I connect to the server of the VPN, my computer will use the IP from the VPN, which is the United States IP. So the browser or the apps thinks I was on United States, but I'm still on my place in Indonesia, but the system thing uh, I am on I am on United States. Yeah, it's just like that. So VPN is not like bad thing, or yeah, if you saw already news in Indonesia, VPN just like yeah, bad thing because you can access web another web. It's like maybe in Indonesia many people thinks uh you can access the I let's say the not good things website using VPN. Okay, any question?
Okay. All right. What else? I'll do related to VPN. I'm not going to practice
Hi
by
Adnan.
Hi.
Is there any bad impact when we use VPN?
No, for my experience, there is no bad impact because yeah, it's just like you connect to another server. Yeah, just like you use maybe like use modem or Wi-Fi, but you use the Wi-Fi and modem like you connect to the server on United States or other country. There is no bad impact.
Why we need to use VPN when we can access another country's website just by using a normal signal?
Okay. Sometimes this is my experience. If you watch a movie on Netflix or another movie provider, it will say you can watch the movie because you're not in the country where's the movie you can watch. Like in Netflix, some animals you can watch because you're not in Japan. So I use VPN with Japan IP, and after that I can watch the anime because the apps or the system things I think I am on Japan, just like that.
Okay.
But this is for personal use. In if you say about enterprise, is totally different.
Okay. We just talked about personal use. So it's from your explanations, I can wrap it into like in our government may filtered the the media,
Yep.
the content that we can access, right?
Yeah.
So we use VPN for breaks the access.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
But my question is, if the government make this, like they filter the content and they try to protect us with from negative content or something else,
Mm.
or yeah, they just protect us, why every phone is facilitated by VPN?
Okay. Yeah. Many people thinks government just securing us from the bad things, but yeah, sometimes we don't agree with government. Like in my experience as a IT engineer, the government block some software or application we use for working, and for the reason we use VPN for access the web. Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, last year, or uh I don't remember, but the government or Kominfo blocks some apps. I don't remember the apps, but it's just for save file like a Google Drive, but this is not a Google Drive. My, if I'm not wrong, the name is Mediafire, or yeah,
Yeah.
mistaken, it's
Yeah.
Mediafire, let's say,
Okay.
and government blocked that. So I need VPN for access the web or the application.
Okay. Maybe we can exclude the case, your example case, when you do a work
Mm-mm.
and need a VPN to unblock the the apps that you need. But for the personal use, like your example, the government block an apps to a storage apps,
Yeah.
and then but in every phone we have VPN. We
Mm-mm.
already have VPN,
Yeah.
like bawaan,
Yeah.
bawaan. what we call Miss, what we call secara bawaan,
Native
Miss?
or apa ya?
What? Original?
Yeah, original
For sure.
VPN. Sorry? Hello,
Yeah.
Miss?
Native app kali ya, native apps.
Oh, hello, check. Can you hear me out?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the terms for aplikasi bawaan?
Oh, like a settled. Okay, like a
Oh,
settled apps.
settled app. We our phone have a settled app, and then I think what government do is just wasting their times and energy because we still can access it by using VPN.
But honestly, if it's just only app without the VPN server, it's not usable. I know in our phone or another device like computer, laptop, settled with VPN, but it just up without the VPN server. So it's not really usable because there is no server VPN at the apps. Just like I have a application, but I don't have any server on the application.
Sorry, I don't
Okay.
catch your point.
Okay, you have the VPN application. You have
Mm-hmm.
you have the VPN application, but you don't have the server. You don't have the provider or the server for the VPN. So you cannot use the application. You can use the VPN application because before you use the VPN application, you need VPN server.
Okay.
It's
So
totally different thing.
I need to install like additional apps as my server.
No, you don't need to install. You need to install in your server, not in your device like phone or laptop. You need to install in other server. So after you install in other server, you have the IP address of the VPN server, and you set up the IP VPN on your application in your phone, and after that you connect to the VPN server. So after you connect, you can use the VPN. It's
But
totally different thing about the VPN apps and VPN server.
yeah, VPN server. Can you explain it more about it? Because I really confused about this term. I don't have
Okay,
any idea for this term.
okay. In your phone is VPN application, and you need to have a VPN server. Okay, what is VPN server? VPN server is like how to say provider or uh, layanan apa ya, layanan provider ya.
Yeah.
Ya, ya,
Provider or reservation.
ya. It's like VPN provider you use to on your application. So it's you have to choice. You create your VPN server or you list from the provider. Okay, let's say we list from provider. I list VPN server from the provider. So the provider give me a password, user, and IP. So VPN server,
Okay,
it's like account you can connect to the server using the VPN app. It's like account.
okay.
The simple thing is like account you use in your phone, and you type the IP address, type the user, and type the password, and after that you connect, just like that.
Okay, where we can access this VPN server and how we can activate the IP, and then where we need to input the IP password and
Okay.
username.
Okay.
Right.
If you use the settled application on your phone, okay, let's say if you use Android,
Mm-hmm.
Android, as I know, has a settled application for VPN in setting or the configuration menu. As I know, if I don't mistake it, uh, it's a choice. You can click VPN menu, and
Mm-hmm.
in the prompt, you must choose what type your VPN, because it's not only one type of the VPN. Okay, let's say you know about the type VPN. The simple thing is, let's say, open VPN. Open VPN. So you choose the open VPN type, and after you choose the open VPN type, it will form akan muncul gitu, akan muncul sebuah form, and in the form you can type your open VPN IP, user, and password. If you use settled application from your phone, but if you use application from the provider, the VPN provider, you just download the application from Google Play or from the website provider. You install on your phone, and after that, yeah, it's like another app. You just click and connect, just like that.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So maybe from Farrell, either Farrell or Arda.
Yeah, from me,
It's enough
is
for me.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
for
Arda?
VPN, does it use only for the country institution, or it can be used for the private institution?
Yeah, it's depend on you. It's depend because yeah, like I talk, it's for personal use, so I don't talk about another like institution or enterprise thing. But yeah, in many institution, enterprise company,
Hmm.
Okay.
yeah, they use VPN too.